welcome to XWA Onslaught, ladies and gentlemen, as we are back after a little bit of a hiatus.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from St. Paul, Minnesota, Amanda Price.
So of course there's one of the XWA, well, no limits. Well, no, not XWA, no limits. So here's one of the XWA underground wrestlers that will be opening the show tonight, and that will be Amanda Price. And here comes her opponent.
And from Sacramento, California, Rich Alexander.
And Britt Alexander, for some reason, ended up having a change of heart due to her being at multiple house shows. And now it seems like she's actually pretty much more cautious and let alone more friendly to people than anyone else. However, the rest of the women's locker room still has a bounty on her head. And it seemed that Amanda Price is going to be having a complete handful of her opponent tonight, and that being the Sacramento's own Britt Alexander. And keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, that, well, at the end of April, we will be hosting the XWA Draft. And this includes No Limits, Underground, and Onslaught. As each wrestler from that brand will be drafted. Pretty much there will be 4 rounds of draft picks in total. So be on the lookout for that. And now the match is official, and here comes Amanda Price, immediately taking down Britt Alexander at the start of the match. We have to think of what's going through the mind of Britt Alexander going into this matchup, well, of today. And she said that she never fought an opponent almost like Amanda Price. Sure, she's seen what she is capable of at only live shows, but she would never thought she would end up getting a chance to fight her in a televised event. Of course, Britt Alexander probably, well, was holding up her own against the 25-year-old. Britt Alexander just almost looking like that she was attempting to humble Amanda Price, but now with Price, Amanda can land a tad bit of offense of her own. Amanda may have missed a drop kick, and Rick trying to pretty much land in almost enough offense to take down for Amanda Price, but looking like that Britt might have a total strategy into getting rid of Amanda Price from the main roster, and then her passion in this case. take to the lower midsection. But now looking at, wait a second, now looking at Britt Alexander. Now has the arm trapped of Amanda Bryce, but Amanda managed to escape. And Britt managed to put down, but Amanda almost onto the mat, but now the drop kick connects. Now Amanda Bryce might have almost a clever idea for using the top springboard to almost a little bit of advantage, giving Britt Alexander a tad bit of brain damage. Seeing that Britt Alexander was trying to get Amanda to the corner, but Amanda ends up fighting back and trying to take control of this matchup. And now hooking the leg for Amanda Bryce. Britt Alexander takes out one. And I'm looking that Amanda was trying to get the win on her televised debut. And now Britt Alexander might have a clever idea into getting rid of her big body opponent. Amanda Bryce takes out before one. Countered by Amanda Bryce, and there is the set out face buster. Pushing the leg, Britt Alexander kicks out at 2. Britt is still trying to figure out what type of opponent that she is fighting off. But now Britt Alexander might have an idea, and there it is. And now just laying the arm on top of Amanda Bryce. But Amanda kicks out at 2. And Britt does not know how to get rid of her opponent. And here she goes, trying to trap the arm again. And Amanda Bryce managed to roll herself to freedom. And there's one thing that Amanda Bryce needs to avoid, is to avoid the dangerous knee of Britt Alexander. And for Britt managed to launch onto ringside. Amanda Bryce managed to counter. And now back on both feet. The guy's been taken out on ringside. Britt count was already at 2. Britt Alexander managed to counter with the enziguri and the running kick. Gotta also realize that Britt Alexander is the leader of the new faction, which happens to be Riot Control. Unfortunately, they're not here in attendance because they're still working on house shows, and they will be back in By No Limit. But see that Amanda Ray was to fly and landed directly on Britt Alexander, but for Britt, she was like, it didn't even hurt her, not one bit. And stomping on that sprained arm, well, the twisted arm of Amanda Bryce, that is definitely going to hopefully not hyperextend Amanda Bryce's arm on her televised debut. And Britt Alexander just lifting the 325-pounder, and there is the knee, was mentioned earlier, hooking the leg for Britt Alexander. Amanda Bryce kicked out at 2. After Britt Alexander tried to get a hold of Amanda Bryce, but seeing that Amanda is saying that she heard what the woman had said in the woman's locker room, and she might be the one to pay them a quick favor. And now Amanda Bryce going onto the middle rope. And managed to go for a bit of a crash landing, but now Britt Alexander might have a possible way to victory. Amanda Bryce kicks out at 2. And this is still being known as your opening matchup tonight. Clever for Toronto. And wait a second, it seems that Amanda Bryce possibly called in for backup. Britt Alexander is curious on what is she witnessing, and Holy shit! And it's Caitlin Carter! And it seems that Britt Alexander now is turning her attention onto Caitlin Carter, and down goes Carter from the knee. And see that Britt Alexander knew that Amanda Bryce was not going to be alone in this matchup. Honestly, that was a smart and bold move. But 9 times out of 10, if an opponent calls in for backup, it's not going to end well. But in terms of Britt Alexander's advice, it might have worked, but never mind. And Amanda Bryce managed to connect with the headbutt, putting away Britt Alexander, hooking the leg. But Britt Alexander survives. Yeah, Caitlin Carter almost attempted to interfere with the match and helping her friend Amanda Bryce, as she will be having a match. Well, as she will actually end up having a match. Well, later on today. Britt Alexander managed to move out of the way, but immediately gets taken down by Amanda Bryce. Now Amanda Bryce managed to throw Alexander into the ring. The ref count stopped at 7. And Britt is literally giving this fight her absolute all. But now Amanda Bryce going to the top rope, looking to fly. It seems that she died. Watch Britt Alexander just to get up. And there's a missile drop kick, but missed. Find Britt Alexander, but now she's looking to try and break the arm of Amanda Bryce once again. Well, Britt Alexander might have plans here. It is not going to be pretty for both of them. And what did Britt attempted to do? And managed to go for a super heart 8. And there's a heart stopper from Britt Alexander, hooking the leg, and that will be it for Amanda Bryce. So Britt Alexander is your winner. now we are entering our second match of today. And as we were talking about earlier, that the woman that ended up interfering in the first opening match will actually have a fight of her own tonight, and here she is. It happens to be Caitlin Carter. Her appearing like a small nod to Jeff Hardy.
Making her way to the ring from Lincoln, Nebraska, Caitlin Carter.
And see that Caitlin Carter is ready for a fight. But what about the youngest member of the mob? As Alexa Luciano is in the ring, she's also kind of curious on who the fuck her opponent even is. Is it like some sort of walking skeleton, or is some woman that realized that Halloween is literally in the fall and not almost the summertime? Well, I believe Alexa Luciano might end up getting her answer tonight. It's an impressive suplex, but straight on to Caitlin Carter. Found Alexa Luciano just very showcasing her cockiness in a way. Although Alexa Luciano may be, or at least have matured ever since she was away from the XWA, pretty much her being cocky is still gonna remain with her for the turn of time. Alexa just was completely dominating her opponent tonight. Caitlin Carter going out of the ring, but now managed to counter with a knee to the face, pretty much stopping Alexa Luciano in her track. And there goes Alexa connecting. Well, play with the leg, hooking the leg. Caitlin Carter kicked out before one. It's even that Caitlin Carter is like hopeless in this matchup. She's kind of being treated like an absolute dog here. Now, Alexa Luciano going onto the top rope. And managed to land with the elbow drop. And that's seeming that she's going from top rope again, looking to inflict even more damage, but missing the body splash. And now Caitlin Carter might have a chance, but to utilize the opportunity she has in front of her. Also, I would like to say, as it was made official by Denver Anti-Lucas, saying that once March Pit is over and the draft, well, once the XWA draft and March Pit is over, we will be having our first Royal Rumble-like pay-per-view known as the Gauntlet of Immortals. and it would be a 20-man Royal Rumble, and whoever wins, and pretty much whoever wins, will earn the main event at the next pay-per-view after. In which that next pay-per-view will be revealed hopefully soon. And back inside the ring now for Caitlyn Carter. And it is not looking good for her first televised match. With the sit-out face breaker is what Alexa Luciano called it. And now Alexa might have Caitlyn Carter pretty much in the wave for the Mafia headbutt, hooking the leg. But Caitlyn Carter will end up kicking out. Where is Carter finding all... My bad. Where is Caitlyn finding all of this resiliency from? I don't even know what button I even pressed to like trigger the fucking like replay. But never mind, but it seems that Caitlyn Carter might have a way to finish off Alexa Luciano, possibly with a little bit of beginner's luck. Alexa Luciano ends up countering. You get the sheer pain tolerance was Caitlyn Carter. But now, see, like Caitlyn Carter, we pretty much said that, alright, time's up. But time's up with you literally get damaging me, so now I'm taking this fight under my own hands. But not in the likes of Alexa Luciano. And there is the body splash straight to the back of Carter, hooking the legs here. And Alexa Luciano gets the win. Also, I'm thinking of posting the match cards on TikTok for Mosh Pit, which will happen... Well, the draft was gonna happen sometime this month. And then sometime around May, I'm thinking either May 1st or May 2nd will be Mosh Pit. And it's gonna be a one-night event, obviously. So... that over somewhere. Alright, it's now time to get into, well, our third match, well, of the afternoon. Oh, and mind you, I actually made this custom match type views online, and which, don't worry, I will be streaming some online BS with my friends. So that's gonna come later, I guess. But at the same time, I don't do it because we literally use songs from both Spotify and YouTube for custom entrances. So reason why I'm not doing it because I don't want to get copyrighted, because YouTube is out for my fucking neck nowadays, or anyone in that case. Ugh. At some point, I just wish I could go back and stream it on Twitch. Because honestly, that's where I would just host the pay-per-views on. Oh well. Our next match, which happened made official pretty much just hours before the show even began, was Lime versus MYS. And you gotta realize that MYS is pretty much one half of the XWA Tag Team Championship belt, which reminds me, before the draft they will be, well actually, maybe on No Limits. Yeah, so on FWA No Limits, there will be a #1 contenders match. Well, for the FWA tag titles.
Making his way to the ring from San Antonio, Texas, weighing in at 200.
Because Cobra has said that he wants to face off someone for the tag belt. And Cobra already is with the FWA Underground Champion. And he already had his first successful title defense against Mr. Blue, in which he has said that he is open to give Mr. Blue a rematch anytime he chooses. But for Cobra, he prefers to have Mr. Blue at 100%. And since that's already been a few months now, or at least that's a few weeks and possibly 2 months, Mr. Blue is already at 100%. So maybe we could see a rematch happening down the line. Hell, maybe during the draft, if Cobra ends up getting called up to the main roster or returned to the main roster. And here comes the mysterious one, MYS. And MYS did say online that he will gladly give Soji a retirement match at Mosh Pit. However, if Soji ends up crossing paths with him tonight, then he may just give him an early retirement. And here is the one half of the FWA Underground Tag Team Champions, and including the one half of Unions of Violence, a tag team that both MYS and Cobra have created. MYS is literally making sure that the belt stays nice and clean for him.
And his opponent from Charlottesville, Virginia, weighing in at 215 pounds, one half of the Underground Champions,
MYS is just making himself known tonight in FWA Onslaught. As for what we heard, that MYS actually partook in a parade on the 20th. And he actually did quite well, although he said his feet end up hurting like absolute hell afterwards. But hey, it's a damn parade, so what do you expect? Your feet are gonna hurt regardless. So now as MYS is pretty much trying to channel the absolute energy as he sees the FWA sign being held up by one of the fans. And it might actually be the first time that MYS has held a tag team championship with his brother. Although, as his brother will not be showing up with MYS on ringside, as he has pretty much have things to do, as he's been working as a staff manager of the XWA. So now we know what Cobra has in mind for whenever he says it's time for him to hang up the boots in his own attire. Now that MYS is already in ring. I personally like this entrance because it actually shows the character taking the belt off and raise it. I'm trying to figure out why most championship entrances are not like that. Well, most championship entrances just either have the championship belt around your waist at all times, or you just be holding the championship belt. This one, you actually wear it on your waist, well, around your waist, and when you're in ring, you take it off. Although I would go ahead and exclude Braun Breaker, since technically he does the same, but for every other championship entrance, there's that. I just need to find like a proper, like tag, well not tag entrance, but a proper solo entrance where it shows I have the title around my neck. And I know there's a Bray Wyatt one, but I'm talking about the one that Buddy Matthews ended up having. Or at least he had a championship belt around his neck. Anyways, into the fight now, and Lime already taking down his former wrestling partner in a different brand. But now it's MYS throwing, well, Lime into the corner as Lime managed to counter. As Lime is trying everything within his power to keep MYS down, but as news broke out that Lime could actually might be able to found the money, well, and time to revive Lucha Underground. However, it will not be the same as it was before. And there's the flip cutter. Now it's Lime literally bringing the Lucha Libre fighting style to the table of MYS. And there's the spinning leg drop. And has already hurt that MYS is. MYS managed to counter, and here he comes for the springboard cutter. And now has a Lime up, but for some reason, it seems that MYS might have a bigger idea, let alone a bigger plan, and there is the running knee, hugging the leg here. Lime kicking out of 2. Okay, already up to 2. MYS managed to counter and drops Lime. Now MYS has Lime up and tried to slam him onto the mat and connect with the knee to the jaw. And of course we know that Hunter is somewhere in the back looking at this match, highly disappointed in Lime, as MYS managed to land a kill switch. Lime kicks out. And there's the running power slam at MYS, showcasing the impressive strength. Now looking at MYS, now has Lime up, but Lime has to counter and target the hamstring of MYS's left leg. As of course the MYS does have a bad left leg, so maybe Lime was just trying to target that leg and hopefully dismantle MYS limb by limb. Now whatever Lime is thinking of here, pretty much going for an arm drag flip, pretty much taking MYS for a ride. Now with Lime going onto the top rope, looking to fly, and managed to hop over the ref and land on MYS, hooking the leg. MYS kicked out of 2. Now Lime managed to shove MYS outside the ring. Go back inside the ring for MYS. Has tried to throw Lime onto the corner, ducks under, hops over, and now there is the belly-to-belly suplex. I'm looking at MYS and looking for something else with the discus punch. And MYS does actually have like a bad leg. As he's been working at multiple house shows, he might just overwork himself. So we don't know, will this possibly be the last match where we get to see MYS But we're hoping it's not the case, because many fans of the XWA look up to him. And there is the running knee of MYS hooking the leg. And MYS gets the victory over Fantasma del Fuego's line.
Here is your winner,
Talk about the XWA live. And I believe it's looking that we have a fan favorite coming back to the XWA. And here is Atlanta Yumiko is back in the XWA after, from what it says in a community post, saying that she is released. But it seemed like that she decided to sign a bit of a multi-year contract. Yes, Lance and Yumiko is back, and it seemed like she brought out her Blizzard attire that she used in Japan. Well, the Japanese-American Lance and Yumiko might say. Wait a second. That's Mr. Bluestein. Oh wait, never mind. is just a super fan of Mr. Blue. The main people would consider Rachel Danielson to be a copycat to some wrestlers. For tonight, she technically is copying Mr. Blue's whole flow, word for word, bar for bar. Atlanta Yumiko ready to take on Rachel Danielson. And that's already begun, and it technically would be Yumiko's first fight back in the XWA. The last time we got to see her fight was sometime last year. Now looking at Rachel Danielson, I'm gonna try to counter, well, against the Miss Blizzard herself. Wait a second, Cradle pins by Rachel Danielson, Nancy Unico kicks out. There was the running bulldog. Well, from Yumiko. Now she just trying to drive the foot into the chest of Rachel Danielson. But now looking at Lance Yumiko. Well, trying to throw Rachel Danielson. Now, it seems that Yumiko might have with Danielson in the way of the Blizzard Slam. Rachel Danielson kicks out. As Yumiko just kind of stretch out the ankle of Rachel and stomping on the hamstring. But mind you, this is actually, and it's not the same Nancy Yumiko we have seen before. Well, it is, but pretty much we have not seen Nancy Yumiko ever fighting like she is now. It felt like she just did an overall break from the XWA sometime around December of last year, and technically went pretty much exploring in the pro wrestling scene in Japan, her home. Well, her real home, since she technically was born in the States. And apparently, from what I am looking at here on this article that I have next to the commentary table, saying that Nancy Yumiko have went to both NJPW and Stardom, where she would just be getting back-to-back wins like nothing. And now, but she never signed to both companies. However, well, Yumiko was offered a Stardom contract, which she turned down because she said that she had pretty much a compromising contract or a compromising offer that she already had before. And she didn't end up talking about it until I want to say March of last month. So that compromising offer was for her to re-sign with the XWA. However, Lance and Yumiko would actually be more likable now. But anyways, here's the cover. And Lance and Yumiko cannot believe that Rachel Danielson has kicked out. Now Yumiko might have a clever idea to take away Lance and Yumiko. And there's the rope power slam. But wait, that cradle roll from Yumiko. And the ref counts off at 2. Yumiko is pretty much giving everyone in attendance a show to behold. Now I see that Yumiko trying to run back into the ring and managed to rebound away. Rachel Danielson and tried to go for the blizzard drop out on ringside, but not enough. And there's a drop kick to the back of the head of Rachel Danielson. So that Yumiko was trying to go off the top rope, but the ref was trying to stop her from doing so. The ref count reaches 7. And back time to ring for both ladies. Now Lance and Yumiko might have something up her sleeve, and putting down Rachel Danielson with a roundhouse. Rachel Danielson takes down a 2. Now Lance and Yumiko might have the idea of using Britt Alexander's Heartbreaker. And Lance and Yumiko will get the victory on her return. Mr. Blue has ultimately stated that he is issuing an open challenge for the XWA Heavyweight Championship. And I'm just currently looking at my phone because I don't even know who the fuck I even selected.
scheduled for one fall and is for the Extreme Heavyweight Championship.
And it seems here comes, well, pretty much the up and challenger. And it would actually be, for the FWA house shows, Steve Barron. That Steve Barron saw this opportunity, and he might as well take it. What?
Introducing our challenger from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 185 pounds. And his opponent from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 175 pounds. The Extreme Heavyweight Champion.
Welcome back to XWA Live. And we're in the XWA Championship match between Steve Barron and Mr. Blue, but now Mr. Blue, or EK's the champion, and now they have to fight back. Whatever Mr. Blue was attempting to do. That Steve Barron saw this opportunity and he's going to get it. Mr. Blue is just doing everything within his power to gain victory. Missing the body splash. Now Steve Barron taking control. And then you can have a run body splash and the jumping elbow. But the Blue man had to get up from it. See that Mr. Blue was trying to act as quick as possible. I had to go for the springboard, well, not springboard, but some sort of top rope Superman, cradle roll, Steve Barron. So now Mr. Blue now has the crowd ramped up. That Steve Barron had tried to, well, pretty much awaken the bear grip on Mr. Blue, putting him down. The fight could be nearing its fatal end. Steve Barron managed to counter, throwing Mr. Blue into the LED ring post. And very much into the steel steps. And Mr. Blue is trying to hold up his own. The ref count reaches 7, almost 8, backside the ring for both men. You got the raw strafe of Mr. Blue lifting up Steve Barron with ease. May have a new champion, but Mr. Blue kicks out. Now Blue looking like he's already hyped up here. there to connect with the blue spear, hooking the leg to retain. But Steve Barron kicks out of 2. So looking that this fight is not going to be over until Steve Barron ends up saying so. And I just trying to rub, pretty much trying to rub Mr. Blue's face against the mat. And now it's Steve Barron having control over the mat. I see that Mr. Blue might have just fell into the trap of Steve Barron. But Mr. Blue kicking out of 1. And if we don't think that Mr. Blue's whole rib cage isn't going to be intact after the match. Pretty much as Steve Barron decides to launch himself off the top rope to stop the tank count. Oddly wise decision from the Tank himself. But with that might have been the only mistake that Steve Barron might have into getting rid of Mr. Blue in the matchup. Looking at Mr. Blue is actually holding up his own in this fight. And to be fair, that this should have been the main event of Onslaught. that the ref pretty much that this match could just go on for eternity. And now Steve Barron managed to deliver a impressive suplex onto Mr. Blue. And Mr. Blue does not have any help. But it seemed like that he may have a possible advantage. As for a crash landing into the turnbuckle. And now Mr. Blue might have only one way to capitalize on victory. It seemed like that Mr. Blue could be badly hurt. And it seemed that Steve Barron have won the championship off of Mr. Blue. At the medical team is checking up on Mr. Blue in the match, and we could see for the climax of the match with him literally landing wrong onto the medium turnbuckle. It seemed like he might have just broken his rib cage, and that what might have cost him his title. Wait a second. It's looking that the chairman of the SWA is now coming out. Ladies and gentlemen, from me and my staff have informed me. It pains me to say this, but unfortunately, Steve Barron have not won the title. Well, as I'm officially calling this match a DQ. So therefore, Mr. Blue will remain as your champion. Or in this case, the match has been called off for a no contest due to technically Mr. Blue injuring himself. We will provide more updates when it is official. And yet, just from looking at it, that Steve Barron is looking completely pissed off. And pretty much the match, from what Denver Anti-Lucas has said, that the match is a no contest. No one won, but no one has won. And of course, the medical team is on standby. It's all looking that Mr. Blue can barely even move. But thankfully, he is being escorted by medical team out the building. And an update will be provided by the SWA World Medical Team on my YouTube channel. I don't even know who's in the stream, but if it's Mr. Blue, I have news for you. Technically, your character literally injured himself, and the opponent of the open challenge won. However, it was then later confirmed it was pretty much it ended in a no contest the moment the injury happened. And from that day forward, we don't know what happened. But now, as we move away from that, and here comes Ashley Cruz. It seemed that she decided to cut her hair down, or at least cut at least the side of her hair down for her classic cut that she used when she was known as Big Money Ashley Cruz. So now it's Nicole Anderson returning, well, pretty much ends up returning to fight due to her absence. Or at least due to Nicole Anderson's absence from wrestling. So now the match is official. Now Nicole Anderson taking this complete battle to Ashley Cruz. for Cole Anderson for showcasing impressive athleticism. After Cruz managed to kick out. Pretty much as we're just most of the American team is just scrambling for pretty much to find answers on what happened to Mr. Blue. I believe the medical team, I think we now have a plausible update. So a plausible update on Mr. Blue. Now we're back into the match here. And immediate slam from Nicole Anderson, trying to hook the leg here. And after Cruz kicks out at 1. Nicole preparing to take flight. I'm looking at Nicole climbing up to the top rope. And now getting down, realize that after Cruz had gotten up. And after Cruz is just pretty much attempting to try to snap the neck of Nicole. Cole still trying to figure out any possible way he can get rid of Ashley Cruz. Now off the top rope. It appeared that Ashley Cruz is going for the insane elbow. Hooking the leg. Nicole Anderson kicks out. Looking to Ashley Cruz will win.
Here is your winner, Ashley Cruz.
So now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the main event of the afternoon. Now, I think we do have an update on Mr. Blue saying he is okay, however, he is not going to be at 100%. Well, going into March 5th, but only one could dream. So I guess that's pretty much our prayers go out to Mr. Blue for a speedy recovery. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the main event of tonight.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Rochester, New York, weighing in at 235 pounds, the Extreme Champion,
And here you can see Hunter walking down with his personal life belt, in which he said that he could possibly put it on the line during Mosh Pit. My question is, how the fuck is he holding the belt with his damn mouth? Like there's like a literal, like there's like a little bit of a hook on his mask that allows him to hold the belt. Who knows? And here comes Lucas Paxley.
And his opponent from Indianapolis, Indiana, weighing in at 185 pounds.
And now the main event will be Fantasma del Fuego's own Hurtful versus Lucas Paxley. Now for Lucas Paxley, trying to take flight and land directly on to Hurtful. Of course, Lucas Paxley does have a few mental disorders of himself, and it seems that Hurtful might take advantage of those many disorders that Paxley has. Back into the matchup now. It's seeming that Lucas Paxley might be able to get a win here. Hunter gets out too. And there is the Pax Stunner hooking the leg here. Hunter kicks out of two again. And the Fight Forever chants are now reigning supreme in the arena. Scored a drop kick. Leia, look at that. Hunter now up to dirty tricks, trying to get the ref to be distracted. both men are just trading blows, but I don't know how to trigger it. Like, is it playing up one of the characters, but DCPs know how to do it. It seemed that Lucas Cassidy had won that fight. And now it's Cassidy trying to get Hurtful to get taking the lead. Now Paxley might have an idea here, but Hunter managed to tip him off. Now looking at Hunter, had Paxley up and slammed him straight down. And see that Hurtful, they pretty much just want to flatline Lucas Paxley to the fullest. Lucas Paxley kicks out. And now at the rest of the strategy, see that Hurtful might utilize this only opportunity he has. On the top rope, hooking the leg, and here comes the ref. Onto ringside. Now the match back at the ringside. There goes another tax stunner hooking the leg of Hurtful. And Lucas Paxley wins in the main event.
Here is your winner.
And that's gonna do it for XWA. See you next time in XWA Underground.